Good morning and happy Sunday mornings with Mel. It has been a busy week. Had 4 weddings, 4 funerals. This is my last week with Stein Hospice, and Monday the 19th, I start my new job with Toff Funeral Home as an apprentice. I am looking forward to this new leg of the journey of my life. And, last week as I was talking about identity, I have identified as many things, but um, each one evolves into something greater, something different, but yet very much the same. I used to joke when people would say to me when I was leaving the bank and they didn't know about my background of going to school to be a minister, and they were like, wow, that is a big change. And I would say, not really. I said for the last 18 years as a mortgage loan officer, I help people get into a house. And now I am helping people get home. Well, it's just the next step, working for the funeral home and helping families lay their loved ones to rest. So this week, I'm talking about growing and growing in God's love. And so I just think the more I spend time in my current career helping families, I can't help but grow and become more sensitive to people in their time of crisis and people on this path that they're very unfamiliar with. So I'm excited about this new change, this new chapter, and how I keep growing in new ways and yet very much the same. I am going to sing 3 songs today, and the first one is called Love Lifted Me, and it says, I was sinking deep in sin, far from the peaceful shore, very deeply stained within, sinking to rise no more. But the master of the sea heard my despairing cry, from the waters lifted me, now safe am I. Love lifted me, love lifted me, when nothing else could help. Love lifted me, love lifted me, love lifted me, when nothing else could help. Love lifted me. I'm actually doing this from a cemetery, and I have been in the cemetery several times. I have never, ever until today noticed these praying hands on this monument here. And just as I was driving in, trying to find out where I could do this today, I saw it and I thought, it's what I need to ask people to do this week. Pray for me as I leave Stein and start this new venture. And I'm hoping to at least be 5 or 10 years in this new avenue of my life. I just keep reinventing myself. And I think that's what we need to do in order to it's how we keep growing. If we don't keep growing, we're dying. And I'm not ready to die yet. I want to keep growing. So keep me in your prayers this week, and we'll see how it goes. This is one of my mom's favorite hymns, and it's sorta, I hope, one of my mantras in life. And it goes, out in the highways and byways of life, many are weary and sad. Carry the sunshine where darkness is rife, making the sorrowing glad. Make me a blessing, make me a blessing, out of my life may Jesus shine. Make me a blessing, O Savior, I pray, make me a blessing to someone today. And I'm not saying that I do that all the time, but I hope as I'm out there in the world, there are people spreading gossip and rumors and horrible stuff about each and every one of us. No matter how good we are, no matter how hard we try, there are horrible people out there saying horrible things. And I hope that when my last day comes, that can be said about me, that I was more of a blessing to be in someone's life than a curse. I'm going to sing one more song, and I think this is one of my dad's favorites, but it goes, I love to tell the story of unseen things above, of Jesus and his glory, of Jesus and his love. I love to tell the story because I know 'tis true. It satisfies my longing as nothing else can do. I love to tell the story, 'twill be my theme in glory, to tell the old story of Jesus and his love. So, just as I was singing that song, I think sometimes I'm guilty of not telling the story, where the joy in my life comes from. And shame on me, but I don't know how people do it who don't have a faith. And I don't care what you put your faith in. There is someone out there greater than all of us. And I just hope that each and every one of you find that place of peace, that just that comfort in your life. There are so many people out there searching. And just like this, I've been in this cemetery dozens of times. Drove right by it, walked right by it, and never saw those praying hands. So, if you have nothing to do on Sunday morning at 10 o'clock and you are looking for a place to find that love, that growth, that way to give yourself an inspiration, some hope, St. John's United Church of Christ at 204 Leonard Street in South Amherst, where no matter who you are or where you are in life's journey, you are always welcome to come worship with us. Have a good week. Keep me in your prayers. Yeah, that's praying hands. And I'll catch you next week.